Have you ever found yourself wishing for a simpler life but not knowing where to start? In today's video, I'll show you a powerful and surprisingly simple trick to simplify your life and feel instant relief. This isn't a method full of complex steps or requiring a radical change. It's actually a small mental adjustment, but when applied correctly, it can transform how you see the world and how you feel. So, first things first, take a moment to breathe deeply. Imagine if your mind could feel lighter, more focused, and free from pressure. If this sounds too good to be true, stay with me. I'm going to show you how to achieve it right now. How perception affects our sense of well-being. Let's start by understanding what often overwhelms us. The truth is, it's usually not what we have to do that weighs us down, but the way we perceive and handle these tasks. Our minds, often unknowingly, create a snowball effect. Every little task seems to turn into a massive pile of things to do, many of which we label as urgent, even when they aren't. And this is where today's trick applies: the priority filter. It may sound simple, but the key is in applying it and making it a daily habit. Here's how to use the priority filter. Priority filter, how it works. The idea is to take a step back and look at everything you need to do as if you were an observer. Imagine you're looking at someone else's to-do list. Then ask yourself, what is truly important here? What can I postpone? And what can I even let go of? This trick isn't about dodging responsibilities. It's about identifying what truly matters and what's occupying your mind unnecessarily. The big secret here is that by looking at your tasks from the outside, you realize just how much you can simplify and how many unnecessary things previously felt like essential burdens. Make a simple list with 3 columns. Essential. Things that truly need to be done and will have a concrete result. Can wait. Things that can be postponed or depend on other factors. Let go. Tasks or thoughts that drain your energy but, upon reflection, aren't truly important. This categorization acts as an immediate mental detox, and the relief it brings is impressive. The magic of simplicity in the mind. Have you noticed how simplicity brings peace? It's almost magical how a more organized mind seems instantly calmer. That's what this filter is about. Simplifying your mind before simplifying your life. This shift in perception is the main trick. By removing the noise and excess weight from your mind, you're creating mental space for what truly matters, which almost immediately makes you feel lighter and more at ease. The essential week technique. Now, let's take a practical step forward. Try doing an essential week, where you rigorously apply this priority filter. During this week, whenever you're about to make a decision or start a new task, ask yourself, is this essential? Imagine the outcome of an entire week focused solely on what matters. It's a way to see the difference in real time and understand how this trick can truly transform your routine. The importance of no. Learning to say no is part of this process. No is one of the most powerful words when it comes to simplifying life because we often feel obligated to accept everything, commitments, favors, extra responsibilities, and end up overwhelmed. In practice, by accepting everything, you're saying no to yourself. So, the trick is to reverse this order. Whenever something new comes up, ask yourself if it's essential or if you're accepting it out of obligation. If you struggle with saying no, start with small denials. For instance, say no to commitments that can be postponed or to invitations that don't align with your main goals. Mental minimalism. Now, let's talk about a concept that perfectly complements today's trick: mental minimalism. This isn't about getting rid of material things, but rather simplifying your thought processes. Mental minimalism is essentially about eliminating internal excesses, repetitive thoughts, unnecessary worries, and the habit of overcomplicating things. The priority filter is a powerful tool for this because it forces you to identify what truly needs your attention and what can be discarded. So, whenever you find yourself overthinking something or feeling overwhelmed by the sheer amount of things you need to solve, ask yourself, am I mentally overloading myself? Can I simplify this? Daily application, small moments of self-care. Another point is to use this trick in practice as a form of daily self-care. We always hear about self-care, but it's not always clear what it really means. In the context of simplification, self-care is allowing yourself to have clarity and focus. Take a few minutes at the start of your day, just 5 minutes will do, to review your list of priorities. Reflect on what truly needs to be done and what can wait or even be removed from the list. This practice will help you cultivate a sense of calm and organization before the day begins. When you start the day with clarity, you feel in control and know exactly where you're headed. The transformation of your quality of life. This simple trick has immense power. When you start applying the priority filter, the improvement in your quality of life is almost immediate. Suddenly, life stops feeling like a mad race full of shoulds and becomes a sequence of meaningful actions. Imagine reaching the end of the day without feeling like, I could have done more, or did I forget something important? Instead, you feel that you accomplished what was essential and can rest guilt-free. Now it's your turn. Try applying the priority filter and see how you feel. Do it for a week, or even just for a day, and notice how this simple practice can bring you more lightness and mental peace. Over time, you'll realize that simplifying life isn't about doing less, but about doing what truly matters. It's about having the clarity to say, yes, only to what's worthwhile and no to everything else. So, if you're looking for a calmer, more focused, and, above all, happier life, start now. Because true simplicity begins in your mind.